this CNC machine work. It's called the Carvera Air from Makera. It was a startup company that started last year, and we just received it this weekend, and now we're just trying to figure it out and make it work. It's me and my boy Danny. We're here at his place, and we're gonna make this bad boy start. It might be a long video, it might be a short video, but the goal is to make this start doing something. We don't know yet what we wanted to do, but we just needed to do something. How much can we get these for, or how much are they?
They're $23.99.
$2,399. So basically, we're going to figure it out. Yo, Mr. Enclave, what up, man? Yo, CD, what's up, bro? Finally, you made it to a stream. Both of you. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll show you guys. Well, actually, I'm not in my own house. So I don't know if I'll be able to show the status of the my grow that I'm doing right now. I'm growing cannabis in my backyard. Just two little plants, just for educational purposes, not for anything illegal or anything like that. Or not 3D printer, but CNC machine. $2,300. I'm doing pretty good, bro. Thank you. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, we can get this thing going. We're trying to mess with the software right now.
Bro, I can't even, like, it says to go to your device manager and then go to other devices.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already got this downloaded, right? So, but I want to go to device manager. I don't have other devices under my network adapters.
Why don't you click on it?
Which one?
The little arrow on network adapters.
Well, according to this, it should be underneath the network adapter.
Oh. Other devices. Okay. Let's see. It might be an application. Scroll down.
Yeah, I was looking under. Look for something.
Oh yeah, you might pop in and out Wi-Fi. Yeah, no problem, CD. That's all right. We're here. We're gonna be here for a little while. We're gonna try to figure this new device out and try to make it do something. Let's see. Other devices. Let's look over here. Go up on options. No, there was a way. Oh yeah. Let's just go to devices. Add a device. Are we connected to it right now? Are we hooked up to this device? Makera?
No. But hold on. You can hook this up two ways.
All right, Mr. Enclave. Yeah, I got you. You'll be right back. Your buddies are outside. All good, man. We'll be right here waiting for you. All right, what's up? Yeah, are you connected to your Wi-Fi, or are you on Ethernet?
Neither. I'm doing. This has its own Wi-Fi built into it, and I'm connecting to that instead of the USB right now. And I don't know if you see it. Yeah.
Is that the emergency stop for this?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What's a phone?
That's the controller. It's the same as what you see here.
It came with it?
No, the phone that's mine.
Oh.
I just set it up like that. I'm supposed to put like a tablet in there.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Here, why don't you read this so you can see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just standing around. That looked important. The Wi-Fi stuff. Let me see this. Preparation. Voltage adjustment. Change that. That's already set to 115.
Yeah.
Open the cover, find the voltage switch on the right side of the beam and set it to local specifications. Tear off the power port seal and connect the power supply. It's alright. That's done. Power on, plug the power cable and turn on the power switch.
Yeah.
Carvera air homes all axis automatically and turn on the illumination lights. Alright. Sweet, Mr. Enclave. Thanks for coming back. We're reading the manual. Phone, tablet, stand installation. Oh, by the way, cheers, guys. Cheers for you. Phone, tablet, stand. Okay, we didn't need that. Wi-Fi configuration. The purpose of configuring Wi-Fi is to allow Carvera Air to join the network at your workplace so that your computer can control the machine without being restricted. The network can be configured via a USB cable or machine's built-in Wi-Fi accessing point. Okay. Connect via USB, connect the USB cable and open the Carvera Air control software. Your cable is hooked up. Your Carvera Air control software, open that up. You want to click it?
Yeah, no, it's all opened up. But I'm having an issue. I'm loading this. Alright, open with WinZip. I'm sick of this WinRAR.
What are you trying to do?
This here, these are the drivers that I need.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in a zip file.
Oh.
But I go to extract.
Okay. Yeah. Extract the desktop. Extract them to a location where you can find them. Desktop. Oh, what? Click on that again. Go to. Let's just do that. See what happens. Okay. Right, now let's look for that. Oh, wow. Trying to see where it went. Does it look like you have anything new?
Yeah. All of these are new.
Make a new folder on your desktop. Yeah, we're just figure this thing out. Trying to get the drivers to work. Yeah, just to put everything all in that folder that you create to make it a lot easier to see everything that belongs there. Need a mouse.
I know. This I know. I've got a million of them.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Just don't have all the fucking dongles anymore for it. Okay, alright, so let's try this.
You can buy a what do they call it? It's like a bridge or a gate. Multiple ports. You just plug one of them in, and it has like a lot of ports you can plug in USBs onto it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've got one over there.
You got a mouse right there.
Yeah, this is my work
Oh.
computer right here.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Yeah, why not?
I don't want you to mess up your workflow.
Ah, dude. It's always a mess anyway. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so we've got them all in this folder. Let's name it.
Okay. Alright, I'll open that folder up. Or what do you need to grab from that?
Those are the drivers that need to be updated here. Oh, here, you know, use this mouse. Maybe.
Yeah, nothing like here is an executable that just
Right.
opens up and starts doing its thing. I feel like I need to get to that point, and I'm a little stuck here. Did you already do this step? The Wi-Fi, is it connected to your Wi-Fi?
Right now it is not, but I can.
Yeah, let's connect it. Let's just do all the steps it asks us to do, and then we'll when we get to that point, then we'll figure that out. So if you open up that, yeah. So you're connected via USB right now.
Yeah, but if we're gonna do Wi-Fi, I don't need this.
Okay.
I can unplug that. Okay, I'm connected to the machine.
And now what?
So this is where I get lost. So there's this. This is the controller for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is a software, or firmware, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. Let's just.
Carvera USB driver win.
No,
USB.
what we're looking for right now is like a file to actually like.
And this thing didn't come with free ones that you can like practice with.
I don't think so. Yeah. Do. That's a good question. Let me look it up online.
Overview of the status toolbar. The status toolbar is on the top of the interface. It shows the real-time data. Task toolbar, G-code, MDI. It can be switched to the command information sent and received by the machine. Manually control Carvera's air movement and execute other commands because the Carvera Air does most of the jobs automatically.
LED. So here's these test files. The one that's a laser. I think that's going to be for the laser that you can buy for it. Let's see what this is.
These are tests, not like test prints or tests.
Let's just see what happens when I do this.
Let me check the chats and see if there's anybody. Yeah, no, same. No chats.
Okay, let me see here.
Does anybody know how to use this Carvera Air?
Now, I don't even know if I did this right because I'm not sure if it's lined up. If it knows what a metal is or not. It doesn't look.
You would think the build plate has to be empty for it to calculate everything. We'll know if it starts making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
My uncle had one, but I have no idea. He had one badass uncle.
Please change the tool.
I'm here to hit the like button
section.
to please the mighty gods of the algorithm. May the force be with you all. Thank you, Mr. Tommy, Slovakia.
It says number
This
6.
is the way.
I don't know what number 6 is because they're not numbered like that. So I guess let's put this guy in.
Ooh. Sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Damn, it cut you?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Okay, here goes nothing. I'm gonna get ready to hit that stop button real fast.
That's how you know it's good. If it makes you bleed.
Yeah, that thing was sharp, man. Barely nicked me. Okay.
Scary, right?
I was like, you're gonna eat right into the fucking wood. It's exciting.
I know it is. I have to figure out what I want you to make.
I don't know what it's like, what file I'm even on. It's just gonna start carving.
So the wood is your thing that is your test.
No, the silver
The
square.
metal, right?
Yeah.
I think in the software you're supposed to let the machine know that your object is in the
Yeah, and
bottom
I
left.
thought that that's what it was doing when it was mapping out the plate with the laser. I mean, so it's on step 19. Let's see. Now it's on 20. See what happens here. Yeah, it makes me a little concerned that it's just spinning and it's not really doing anything. Holy shit. See this?
What? 4 minutes.
No, 7 hours.
No.
Right?
For
Right.
what?
I'm not sure.
To test the air?
I don't know. That can't be right.
Why don't we look up a YouTube video? Maybe that.
Yeah.
We're making a YouTube video looking up this thing. This is a paradox.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Errors. How's your customer support? Good? If you have any questions, contact us, support@makera.com. I would have called them the first 5 minutes of opening the box. Just kidding. Just, I would have looked at the YouTube. The wire code is.
I mean, what's their number?
It's an email.
Oh, it's email.
Support@makera.com. Makera or Makera? It's pronounced. Work holding tools. L bracket. Anchor.
Support@makera.com.
Yeah, Makera.
What am I supposed to say? How do I work this thing?
How to use a Makera Air. And somebody with a more wrinkled brain will have the solution.
This is ridiculous. I don't know what it's doing.
Couldn't learn anything from the instruction manual.
Huh?
Couldn't learn anything from the instruction manual.
Yeah, I know. Oh, alright, so let's.
Makera Air. How to use Carvera Air. Right there, first one. Oh, it's on the website?
Yeah, just take it back to our website, which isn't very helpful.
Click on that one. Skip.
As I'm sure some of you guys have noticed by now, I've slowly been moving into covering more of the creative side
Get
of tech
copyright
products.
just for that little
This is the
song.
latest addition to my creative arsenal, the Carvera Air Desktop CNC by Makera. This is a fully fledged CNC with a very small footprint. CNCs are usually massive. I've seen some that take up, like half a room and cost tens of thousands of dollars, which is obviously not at all realistic to own for a hobbyist like me. This is different. The build volume is going to be a fair bit smaller than a professional CNC. This one's about, 300 by 200 millimeters in length and width, and then 130 millimeters height. That means you're going to have to get creative for the bigger projects, but for smaller projects, this thing's perfect. Now, just a disclaimer before I start this review. I am not a pro when it comes to CNC milling or machining. In fact, this is the first time I've ever owned or even operated a CNC. So if you're looking for your first CNC and you want to know what a complete beginner can do with one of these, this video is for you. First off, let's talk about the build quality. The machine is extremely well built. The main structure is made from a metal alloy and the shell is stainless steel. The whole thing weighs like 110 pounds. It is not light. Sitting on my workbench here in my garage, it looks amazing. There's an LED status bar here up at the top, and then the entire work area behind the plastic shield is lit with more LEDs. It's probably the best looking tool in my garage, even ahead of my Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon 3D printer. Part of what the Air, like myself, it has a laser probe built into it that will automatically build area around your material and do all of the auto leveling calculations for you. You put the probe into the spindle and it projects a laser down onto the build material. It'll do its round of leveling, and then you can switch from the probe to the bit you're using when it's done. This CNC comes with a booklet and lots of beginner projects with all of the instructions for getting you started. I did most of the first one, which is like an LED sign that you cut out of ABS plastic and clear acrylic. And as soon as I saw what it could do on the acrylic, I got way too excited. And I just abandoned the beginner project. Cool. I just dove right in with making my own stuff, which probably not the best idea, but I think it worked out pretty well. The CNCing is not like 3D printing, where you can just throw a 3D model into a slicer, pick a filament, and presto, you got a brand new plastic part. Instead of creating something from a thin strand of filament, on a CNC, you're actually cutting into a material that already exists. You're taking something away from a solid piece of material. That means you have to define every cut, how deep you want to make it, where exactly the bit should move, how fast it should move, how quickly it should step down and cut deeper, and so on and so forth. There's a lot that goes into CNCing. The Makera team has developed software called Makera CAM, and this significantly simplifies the process of getting a CNC up and running with all of their default presets, but it also means that the more complex operations can be out of reach until you learn something like Fusion 60. For right now, I've been using Makera Cam exclusively, and I've been doing just fine. I'm not great at creating my own stuff yet, but I have imported projects that other people have made, like this 1969
have a good dinner. I'll see you in the next live video. Sorry, we're not talking much. We're trying to figure this thing out. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Also made this key out of a oak hardwood, which in my opinion looks so good for one of my first projects with this kind of wood. I could have never done this sort of thing by hand. I'm just not a great woodworker. I did mess up the chamfering on the outer edge, but the key that's etched into the bottom of this thing looks so cool. It's the kind of thing that only a CNC can do with that level of precision. When cutting wood and plastic, the Carvera Air can be set up to extract all of the shavings through a dust collection
I don't know
system.
if this is helping us.
Yeah.
Let's find another video. This is just like a
metal, though,
intro without like explaining how to get started.
I know.
Yeah, see you again, bro.
I gotta
CD.
let me sign in so I don't have to watch the.
Fingerprint, huh?
Yeah.
As I'm sure some of you guys have noticed by now, I've
How to use.
That's their website, I think, right?
Well,
This is what we just watched, isn't it?
yeah. Click or type how to use before Carvera. Ciao.
It's always that one comes up number one.
Carvera Air unboxing. Do that one. Yeah. The unboxing is like right from the beginning. Looks like you already started it.
That's first main protection cover.
Yeah, I
To
did.
remove this, you can just lift the front.
All right, skip forward a little bit.
I'm just gonna rotate them. That sits quite securely into that. Okay, let's go back to the front and just position it in the correct area. Now you'll also use the 4mm dowel pins to that tool. Plug into a power.
This is just an unboxing.
If you have any tabs or something small, you can run through that if you ever need to. We've also included 2 spares of the rail covers on the machine.
Oh, that's what those are
If
for.
they ever break or get damaged, you can replace them. You have some stickers,
That's important.
and then
Maybe that's why it's not working. We didn't put the stickers on.
You want another beer, man?
I need my brain.
Okay.
and also the example
Thanks.
guide booklet. And then here you can find all 3 projects that we include with the machine, which is the 4th axis job, your 3-axis job, relief job, and then you have your laser engraving, and then all the parts to make your own LED.
Mother, we're almost done with the video and he still hasn't shown us how to use it.
I don't know.
Come on.
Sunglasses, you get those?
Yeah,
Fourth-
yeah. I don't know if you can see that this shelf right here used to go all the way
Which you'll
across.
use your screwdriver to just
Use
my
so this part is
router
movable. And
the
here
wrong
you
way
can lock
yesterday
in
to cut it. And
the
you can
front
see how bad
end
it
and
is.
the back end
Oh.
to lock in your stock.
You did that to
And
make
then
room for
this
this?
back end can also move all the way back.
Cool.
At the bottom, you can see here, this is where you put your alignment pins, one there and one there, and you use these 6 screws to mount to fully mount the stock to the bed.
All right, this is not
So,
gonna help us either.
Very cool tool, and that just plugs into the inside of the machine. Very cool tool, very versatile. Yeah, that's the 4th axis.
Let's do this. How to upload a file?
Hi everyone, Jason from Makera here with another Carvera Air tutorial video. And in this one, we're looking at how to upload a design file to the Carvera Air desktop CNC for manufacturing art projects. As discussed in many of our other videos, you can use a range of CAM programs to prepare your designs for manufacturing with the Carvera Air desktop CNC. After you've saved these designs as G-code files, typically in .gcode, .txt, or .nc file format, you need to transfer them to the Carvera Air to start manufacturing. Now, this process is done entirely through the Carvera Controller app. We don't use an external USB or SD card to transfer our files, but instead upload the files directly to the machine so that consistent machining is guaranteed. Whenever you have an external connection or USB transfer, you may run into problems if that device is unplugged or if the connection is slow. But by uploading our files directly to the Carvera Air, the Carvera Air will continue to machine effectively and efficiently, even if that connection to your device is lost, or if the Wi-Fi goes down or whatever else happens, as long as there's power to the machine. To do this, we first need to launch the Carvera Controller app on our device and connect to our Carvera Air. Next, open the Files menu in the bottom left corner of the screen. Here you will see one folder called Examples, which is preloaded on every Carvera Air. In this folder, you'll find files from our examples guide.
You want to look for that?
That's what I was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do this, we first
Examples?
need to launch the Carvera Controller app.
Carvera.
Alright, so this was...
Okay.
Happens as long as there's power to the machine. To do this, we first need to launch the
All right. Where the NA is on the top left corner of the software, he clicks on his Carvera Air. He named it Jason's Carvera Air.
Which the controller or the CAM software?
Right up here, he clicks on, which is right there, isn't it? Or are you already on it? Or restart it?
Yeah, I'm gonna restart this. Okay. Okay, so open G-code. Where did I go? What?
So he just goes and connects to his printer or machine.
Yeah, I'm connected.
All right.
Controller app on our device and connect to our Carvera Air. Next, open the Files menu in the bottom
Left corner.
Examples.
corner of the screen. Here you will see one folder called Examples, which is preloaded on every Carvera Air. In this folder,
Alright, so...
Let me go back up there.
you will see one folder Air. Next, open the Files menu in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Okay, I want to see which one he goes to next.
Here you will see
Relief. You went to relief. Pirate ship.
folder called Examples, which is preloaded on every Carvera Air. In this folder, you'll find files from our examples guide, and you can select a file and open it to preview it. Once a file has been opened, you can simulate the toolpaths and scroll through the G-code. But now let's look how to upload your own files. Within the Files menu, you can upload a file to the root folder, or instead make a subfolder like I'm doing here for my projects. Within this folder, I can then press the Upload button to select a G-code file from my device. You can navigate to wherever you've
That's very important. But right now, let's try to do that example. Let's pick anything.
Well, I'm on the pirate ship one that he... But my concern now is how do we make sure that it knows what the build plate is? Also, I gotta get that thing up so I can put the probe in there.
Okay, let me
Within the Files
see
menu,
what he
you
says.
can upload a file to the root folder, or instead make a subfolder like I'm doing, G-code file, desktop, or location files or upload, and then press Upload. Once completed, which could take a few minutes for larger and more complex files or when connected via a slow Wi-Fi network, you can press Close to close the upload window and take us back to the Files window. Here you will see the file that has been uploaded to the location that you chose within the Carvera Air's internal drive, and after choosing this file, we can press Select to open it for manufacturing. Again, the toolpaths and G-code can be previewed once a file has been uploaded and selected. And when you're ready, you can open the Config and Run window to set the parameters for this job and start to manufacture it. And that's all there is to it.
Oh.
Run window to set the parameters. file has been uploaded and selected. And when you're ready, you can open the config and run window to set the parameters for.
That box is the area of work. This is the build plate.
Right.
So
How
you.
do I see that on here?
To open it for manufacturing. Again, the toolpaths and G-code can be previewed once a file has been uploaded and.
Settings. Down bottom left. Right there. Now go to
Config.
And when you're ready,
config. Yeah. Now
open the config and run
put
window
5
to
and
set
5. That's just your X and Y. So your X, I believe, is
5 and 5?
yeah. See what it does. It's probably gonna bring the. Press OK. Huh.
I need to go.
Can you manipulate the box right here in the screen?
I tried.
Let's config again. For some reason, it's detecting a really long.
Yeah.
Let's see. What
for this job and start to manufacture.
set work origin from anchor 1. You have anchor 2. Let's see if you can put anchor 1. Or you on anchor?
I was on anchor 2, not
Okay.
on anchor 1.
All right, do that. See what happens.
But I'm at 1 and 1. We'll see what happens.
It's still like a big rectangle.
Try 5 and 5 like he did. Let's see what.
And that's all there is to it. Check out our other tutorials and
Yeah, it's like a fucking walk in the park.
Yeah, why is this rectangle?
this job and start to manufacture it. When you're ready, you can open the config and
Z code. Z is up and down, height, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so.
window to set the parameters for this job and start to manufacture it. And that's all.
Okay, so they were still a little bit off.
Open the config and run window to set the parameters for the.
Alright, so we can do 5 and 5. And scan margin. Z code 5 5. Okay. Hit play again.
And start to manufacture it. And that's all there is to it. Check out our other tutorials and guides to see how you can unique quick tool changes are sharp, and it will all the way up to the bit collar as a stopping point to ensure that it's loaded fully into the spindle. Then you can raise the tool change lever to lock this new bit in place. And as mentioned, you can use this tool change system for loading your bits, loading the wired.
Are you supposed to scan it without that plate on there, or you can scan it with it?
I believe it's gonna be with it, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. Okay, was that auto leveling checked? Okay, I may as well, right? Okay, we'll see what happens.
What's that?
It's telling me to put the Pro back in there.
And it's already there.
Yeah, because that's what I just did.
Oh, okay. Very fancy machine. When once you get it, once you figure it out, it's gonna be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
so I have the feeling that it's gonna go that far out to carve, and it might.
I think it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
This is exciting but boring at the same time. You hungry?
You got something?
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know.
I got
Whatever you want. Whatever you got.
Well,
a whole
somebody
fridge
uses
in
an air
here?
fryer. You want some? How many of you want? Just like chicken.
Three?
tacos?
3? Yeah, I'll take 3.
I'll make it 5.
5? Okay.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, as opposed to before.
Mm-hmm. Me too, because it's actually it's figuring out what is on the plate. Oh shit. Uh-oh. It bent it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. It didn't bend it, but it had a collision with the
Yeah.
with the bracket.
I think our build plate needs to be longer in that direction. Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, you think your build plate is supposed to be
Yeah,
that way?
That's why, yeah.
Man, those slides are huge. Those rods.
Alright, what was that guy using? What kind of material was he using for that?
Oh, this is not the video.
Hi everyone, Jason from. Now this process is done entirely through the Carvera controller app. We to start manufacturing. Now this process is done entirely. Transfer them to.
I guess you put this one on there.
You came with that?
Carvera Air to start manufacturing. Files directly to the machine. But it.
He has the plate horizontally.
Hmm?
You're talking about that? This?
No, I'm talking about this.
Okay. Oh, that.
Because you saw how he.
Yeah, yeah. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be off on the sides, right here.
But also, this needs to be out to like here, I think.
It could be anywhere,
Well, because you saw how the probe was hitting.
but it's figuring out what is on the plate. If it figures out what's on the plate wherever it's at by doing its test points, and it sees, oh, this is higher, and then it goes over here and it says, oh, this is lower, so it knows that there's something here, so then it starts going around the perimeter of that object. But you have the freedom to work on any part of the plate. I can't imagine they would restrict you to just like moving it where the machine's.
Okay.
That's weird. Oh, it's not catching the lip. There it is. There. Mr. Enclave, yeah, we are doing something. He says we're doing good, Danny, so
Oh yeah.
just got compliments.
I beg to differ. But thank you.
Thank you. That one isn't a vertical one. That's a... Oh, unless you have it flipped the other way.
Yeah, should work like that.
Yeah. Oh, does it have that lip on both sides?
Mm-hmm. You see one. Yeah.
So it has... Oh, it's only one side, like right here. Yeah. So... Everyone's gonna see your Trump modem. Let me see if I still have the same amount of subscribers.
Yeah, see, look at that. It's hitting the whole plate now.
I guess it depends on the file, because
Yeah.
whatever that is, it tried to figure out the area where to make that, and you didn't have enough material to make that.
Right.
You know, so you needed something bigger.
Right, I agree. Alright, this should be done. The tacos in about 5 or 8 minutes.
All right. I wonder, are you able to click on this and move it around wherever you want it on the plate?
No, because that's what we set up the 5 and 5 for.
Oh.
The offsets.
Mm-hmm.
What those numbers mean, I don't know exactly, but
Yeah, we have to know where X and Y is. Sorry.
well, X is this way and
Mhm.
Y is this way,
Mm-hmm.
and Z,
Z
is
is
up,
up.
and down.
Yeah.
Right now it's just leveling out the build surface. Yeah, here's all
the safety stickers.
yeah. Don't forget your goggles.
Oh yeah, you should put those on.
Alright, transfer change.
Now you have to change the tool.
Alright, to tool 1. I don't know what tool 1 is, but we'll use this one.
I'll look it up. I don't know how to use Safari. Oh. What is tool 1 on Makera Carvera Air? How do you scroll?
Let me go back up. All the way up. Click on images. Okay, it doesn't show you any of the bits.
What is tool 1 bit? They don't have numbers on them?
They do. This is spiral 0, but I don't think any of them said number 1. But let's take another look. Here's a 2mm.
I don't think it means that. I don't think you're gonna find one that says tool 1. Tool 1 is whatever bit you want to use.
Okay. Alright then.
But you wouldn't know for that file, right?
No. Fuck it. I mean,
Just put.
just use this guy.
Can't even tell whatever the hell that is you're gonna make.
Yeah, I don't
By
know.
looking at the picture.
I don't think you have it, but I see it carving something.
Maybe we could start making paintball gun parts also, because there's a big market for that.
Yeah, dude, we can make a lot of things.
Yeah, you know what would be awesome? If we rented out like a small warehouse that gives us enough space to like do shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could even, bring your bike or whatever, work on cars but oh shit. Working?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the little shipping dock area, so whenever it would get big,
Get like
start getting semi trucks
10 or
in.
20 of these machines.
Yeah.
That would be sweet. Alright. This is awesome. This is a big step right here.
This is a big
For me.
We're like excited, but we don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. That was the goal of the video. Make it do something.
Yeah, we're at 0%, and it's been almost 8 minutes. So this might take all night.
Really? 7 minutes left.
No, that's how much has elapsed.
Oh. Is it gonna vacuum all that?
It will if I gotta hook this up to it and hook it up to that hose, and then on the back side I gotta hook a hose up with like a vacuum or something.
So right now, if you had that attachment on, it would be cutting and vacuuming at the same time.
Only if you had something to suck it all out. Because right
Okay.
now it's just a hose.
Okay.
But on the back there's like a hole in it. You
Yeah.
have to find an adapter to fit like a 1-inch like hose for the vacuum or a shop vac. And this
Oh, so you had to supply your own vacuum?
yeah.
So it has no vacuum pump. Does this company offer that too? Like a vacuum attachment?
Yeah.
Is that the thing that maybe you can ask them to give you since we're doing a video for them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to get the fourth axis, like the lathe that you put
Yeah.
in there. Well, at least it's not cutting metal, because then I'd be worried about the shavings, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it right
This is cool. It's a rectangle what it's making, but it's it's kind of cool. I wonder what it's gonna make. Still 0%, huh?
Yeah.
You can tell in the picture what it is. can't you? No, hey?
Not as loud as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I don't think you're gonna be able to sleep though. You sleep down here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Whatever this is, I hope it turns out like spend 10 hours or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, here, this is yours.
Doing some stupid nonsense. I think you see it's starting to form something there.
Here's your laptop. Thank you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It almost looks like the letter M, doesn't it?
It's 1%.
Hey!
How long did it take to hit 1%?
Almost 11 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. 11 minutes, 1 second.
Well,
Oh, there's 18 hours and 17 minutes left.
all right.
I'm gonna have to pause this thing when I start working tomorrow.
Can you?
I don't know.
There is a pause right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you 3D printers because if you pause
so
it,
much
if you
easier.
if you pause it, it'll the material will cool down, and when you restart it, and the print continues, when you reach the end and you look at your model, you might see a line where you did the pause.
They call it a Z seam, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a seam. Yeah. Because of everything's running hot and it's melting and when you let it cool down, it just creates a little like starting point when it starts again. You can
That's
see it.
why I like the one you got, the bamboo. It's got the shield to cover it.
Oh yeah.
The atmospheric ambient temperature can't mess with it.
Yeah.
Do you use glue on your bed?
No,
No.
but I didn't use it. I used that in Ender when when I had my Ender.
Yeah,
printer.
I got one over there. That's Bedford.
Yeah. I
I sold the other one earlier this week.
see. That's good. That's another person's nightmare. Just it's so hard to believe that it's gonna take 18 hours when it's already like
You know, and again, maybe
now it's 21. I don't think that's accurate.
We're gonna find out.
If it was accurate, it wouldn't
Yeah,
have
that
moved
can't
up.
be, 'cause it's gone like
Yeah.
at least an eighth of an inch.
Yeah.
At least. That thing can't be more than a half an inch thick.
Those tacos done?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, we made this Carvera Air start working and doing something. It says it's gonna take 22 hours to finish. I'm not gonna stick around that long to see it finish. So I'll be ending the video in a short amount of time. I'm gonna show you guys the grow that I have in the backyard after I finish with my friend here at his house.
You want some water or anything?
I'm gonna take another beer.
Another?
No, thanks.
You want to get this paper?
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Did that come with it too?
What?
That box?
What's that?
That box right there.
No. That's just a USB charging port.
Oh.
It's pretty sweet. It's got the wireless charger if you put your phone on top of it.
Really?
Oh, now it's on a 15 one. Yeah, it's down to 13 hours now. I think you were right.
Yeah, it's like the initial startup. It always like starts off heavy.
Yeah.
I wonder what's gonna happen when it reaches the end.
Like I said, your pilot should be ready to float.
Who made this?
These? I forget the name. Why you like it?
Yeah, good.
Right here.
Oh, you didn't have to go all the way up there. You mean eat tacos? Don Miguel? That's cool. Cool. Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Please change to tool 2. How do we know we got the right tool?
I'm gonna hit confirm.
Maybe your manual, does it show? The manual?
No, I'm not. Now it's up to 15 hours again.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a mess to clean up.
There is a section here.
What?
I remember there was a section here that talked about tool changing.
Like how to change the tools or
Yeah, but
what tool what?
if they talk about how to change the tools, they're gonna go over what tools is what tool, you know?
You think so? Okay. We'll go down to 10 hours.
No idea.
Now this is pirate.nc. What is an NC file? I've never heard of it.
MC?
Like Nancy Charlie. This must be like proprietary.
I don't know what that word means.
Proprietary?
Yeah, what's that?
It's like Apple, like Macintosh. iOS is proprietary to Apple. It's like Android proprietary to Google.
Oh,
That kind of thing.
Android is owned by Google?
Yes. I
So-
think so. I'm quite confident. If not, I know that Google bought Android at least.
I don't know.
Yeah, take a look.
I would search up how to convert an STL to a whatever this is.
Well,
MC?
you know, everything that we watched and read is supposed to be a G-code file.
Mm-hmm.
This is a .nc, and whenever I try to open up something else, it wants me to do an MKC file. And I've tried already looking at apps that will convert, you know, one file to that particular file,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't had any luck. So once I get this down, then I'll start messing with Fusion 360 and figure out how to do it that way. In theory. What is it?
Yeah. Just kidding.
No, no, where are you?
No. I eat too much.
I'm guessing this will be done in 3 or 4 hours. We're just all over the place. Now we're at 7 hours. I wonder when it's done. What's it gonna look like? We can change this.